Well, then guys, let's have a look on the start on the down. Just quickly going through yearly story. So every candle here being 5 days. The support is clear. It's the 50 of the yearly high low, the consolidation area, that 50 is held. That's the other side of consolidation, support, and resistance coming in at 61.8. So in this time frame, we are in consolidation sideways. Short of level 38, we hit that 23 today, so that's fine. I'm watching this consolidation area. We need to watch this very clearly. Inside this consolidation area, we can aim for the other side. We watch 50 along the way. At some point, we're going back to the 50 moving average. So on that, it's that 38.2 monthly high low on my 5 minutes black line that is talking there. Above that into consolidation means on the 5 minute. These are the 1 minute. We're going to take quick profits, quick stops, because we know in the bigger time frame we're in consolidation. Just break the 50 moving average on the hourly chart. This is weekly high low. Move into the consolidation area. Again, same story. Candle close inside here. So often we see the other side. We're breaking the 50 moving average. I'm watching the stochastic very carefully, because we know that if we get a trigger long on the stochastic through 50 and the 50 moving average on the same candle, you generally get that follow through and that push through. Broken the 38.2, next level of resistance is the 50. If I go back to my 5 minute charts, there it is over there that I'll be watching at the moment, 50 there. I want to look at the ABCs. A little bit of a changing on the posters. Yeah. That becomes my B. A, B. See, and you'll see a similar setup on the US tech. Okay, just a little bit of adjustment here. Break of the 61% retracement of the move. The FIB says 38, but it's actually 61. Swing that round so there's no confusion. Break this level, not peak. So let's get our trend lines and channel lines right now. Draw line 0 to B without breaking the body of the candle. It's first degree, so this line must be in blue. I'll change that quickly. Let's get our hits. There, that's our first hit. Broken it. Equal distance to target. So let's measure. That was 449, so that must be 449. Slightly down here, this is slightly. There's our channel target. So sitting at the support and resistance, sitting on the 50 moving average. I want to get some targets in there as well. That remains B, so we don't break the low today. That's first ABC target. It's quite a distance. ABC target at that area. Let's delete that FIB. We don't need it for now. So let's just label quickly. ABC target. First degree, it's not going to go in a straight line unless you really get some news that pushes the market. And ABC first target there in the first degree. So second degree, what I'm looking for, a retracement for EV40. Okay, I just want to update this picture for you from this morning. Same story, playing around that 50 moving average, 89 simple moving average. Resistance now, sorry, 155. Above that zone one, you want to be long about all moving averages on that strategy. Five minutes, resistance to 50 of the daily high low. I don't think we've quite touched it, so we won't call 38 to 11 being short yet. Little impulse wave here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 there. So that. So if we respect that 50 level and we come down, we will move the shorts to there. As it stands right now, still a trigger long above the 61.8. We must be careful on 1 minute. 5 minute is in consolidation between the 61 and 38. The 5 minute grid doesn't move yet. I need a break for moving average crossover first, 821 and 5 minutes, then we will move it to that high. But at the moment, if we look at it from the high, 50% retracement move, we'll see what it does. There you go, we'll wait for opening range in a few minutes. Let's move on to the US tag. Yearly high lows and the week candles, each candle being 5 days. Resistance is clear, it's the 38.2. Okay, so we're sitting there. Resistance being quite strong for the week, the 38.2, 23 being support. Monthly high low, so end of day candles, resistance clear, 38.2 US tech. Let's take that through to the 5 minutes. And there it is, 38.2 there, black line over there. Trend is still down. Watching the stochastic signal line below 50, break up to 50 will be quite strong. We'll keep an eye on it. At some point, we're going back to the 50 moving average. Weekly high low, 50 moving average resistance, very close to a crossover there, the 8 and 21. So what we need to see is candle close above that cross where previous candle high for confirmation, and we're chasing the 38.2. This in this hour has triggered long on the weekly high low US day. Candle close above zero, break previous candle high, making for that 38.2. Watching stochastic for follow through, signal line below stochastic break of 50. So resistance at the moment being 11, above that we chase the 23, we watch the 50 moving average, above that we chase the 38.2. Back to the 5 minutes, you can see how we're sitting on the 5 minutes around that 11. 23 is the next level, 38.2 is the target on the hourly, below the consolidation area on the hourly. Let's do a little bit of work here as well. Watching this, this is the story I sent out this morning with that 61% retracement of the move, similar to the Dow. So I just want to do the same thing and give you the targets according to the ABCs. So there's 0 to B. Break of this morning's low, this cannot be, and then the expectation is we'll go down to the 77. Fine. Okay. Also, this being the first leg up for me, looking for retracement for the B before C. So to be a little bit more clear, within 24 hours, what we want to see is a green, a B retracement. I don't know how far A is going to run. C in 24 hours to give us the red A. I want to get the targets off this quickly as well. $38.2 being first target, 11 being second. That first degree, so it's blue. Get some channels. Turn off that one. Oh, I'm going to have to zoom here, but just to see the first hit, which is there. There's the first hit. Just little ARB retracement. Equal space from the middle line to the lower line, 531. Down a little bit. Get this off here. So on to the 5 minutes. Next level of resistance, 38.2 of the daily high low. We did trigger long in these areas here. I haven't stopped out. That is still outstanding target. We'll watch that before open. Just above that, 23 of the weekly high low. Above that, the one on the hourly chest, 38.2 of the weekly high low. Closing inside this area of consolidation. Often we see the other side. We know we have to watch out for the 38.2 of the monthly high low. We have to know we have to watch out for the 23 of the weekly high low and the 50 of the daily high lows. Quite a bit to get through there. Check the 5-minute grid. That will also move if we get a 21 crossover. At the moment it stays the same as this morning, with the 0 being at the significant lows. And the highs being up here on Friday, a 21. That's platform time. Okay, so that's what we have there. Let's move across quickly. I'm just going to set this up. Let's take that. Watching that over that target there.
About 10 minutes for opening.
Yeah. Our daily high low, that's pushing up. That 50 on the 5-minute grid swimming spot. Okay, so that's my setup for the left-hand side. One-minute grid, we're busy trading at the moment on the Dow. Oh. Put this together now. So 1-minute grid over there, the high. The swing high, 14.08 candle. Low. Or low of the morning, and that is 11.18 candle on the platform time. That is just sell stops that are in the system. A bit of an extension from here now. Let's keep an eye on that. 5-minute trend is up. If I watch it, next resistance, 50 daily high low, 50 of the 5-minute grid. We're watching both of those levels now. Just want to see if I've got something here, level to level. That was a trigger 38 to 50. Only 9 points. We're going to have to get a little bit of a better range before we can look at this. We have got the possibility of a setup for trend chasing here above the 100. We're just below the 50 of the daily high low. We're on the 50 of the 5-minute grid. I'm just going to give you a little bit of time. Closer we get to open, we'll have a look at it. But there's a possibility of a little double top here. That's in the trap. US Tech, just trailing. And DAX, I don't need that. Let's just open this up. No valid extension filled on US Tech right now, and neither on the Dow. That's double top. That has to move to the right-hand side. Okay, we're getting ready for opening. Okay. DOW30 saying is my sound's a little bit bad. Let's just check that out. Can anybody else let me know about sound, please? Sound. Things up. Use right now. Hopefully that's a little bit better. We've played with some settings here. We've tested the speakers on this side and the mic. Seems to be okay, yeah. Still very soft. Weird. I never had problems with this thing. Okay. What I'm going to do is let's change it to my PC.
Okay, I think that's going to be a lot better. I just have to be right in front of me. Okay, we're getting close to open. I'm looking for. Much better. Okay, that's good. Just won't be able to hear the guys next to me here. Okay, getting ready for buy stop. I've got an extension fib. It's just waiting for open. What is the range? 38 to 50? 10 points, okay? Yeah. There we've just opened. I've got 1, 2, 3 candles, not quite enough yet. If you're quick enough, let's get a buy stop in on US Tech just for the 10 points. I'm not, I don't have one available. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 candles now. Starting to build an extension fib, looking for the retracement. The range on US Tech right now is a bit small, but if you took it there for the 10 points, yeah, you would have got 5 out of it. We still got that outstanding target on US Tech of 38.2, 61.85 minute grid. So a little bit more up to get to that 38.2. That level on US Tech is 13869. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm getting ready to put my buy stop into play, 38 to 50. That will be 13 points. That's good enough for me. Just notice that we reached the 50 of the daily high low on the Dow, guys, and it's triggered short on 5 minutes. 50% retracement on the 5-minute grid. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 candles. Looking for the retracement, 38 to 50. What I have got in the way here is the 89 of the 1-minute grid. Still 7 points, that's great. We have to get through the 50 moving average for that to trigger and take us to the 89. I'm just trailing the 1-minute grid on US Tech for now, waiting for that trigger. Nothing on the stochastics for now. Nothing on trend chasers for now. Keep an eye on the stochastic on the 1 minute for a trigger short. Will you watch that for me, please, guys? Yes. Thanks. Yeah, US Tech. Thank you. Got that, the 50 moving average. So I'll put my buy stop just above it. One-minute grid US Tech, support clearly the 89 level. I still don't have an extension fib there. I prefer to wait for that. Extension fib on the die is just going to trail, and as we trail that, so we trail our buy stop. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7 candles now, nearly qualifying for that 8. You can watch that if you want to take stochastic down through 50 there. That's about to trigger. Just take the 5 points. I'm not in it. I'm not taking it. I'm waiting for the extension fib story to be set up first. Here's a problem. We need to move that out the way. Okay. So we've reached that first target from that short on the daily high low. Yeah. Next support is 23.23 of the weekly high low. Some point in 5 minutes, we're coming back to the 50 moving average. And at some point, we're coming back to the opening price level as well. Let's adjust that, 38 to 50. We're getting a better range. I'm going to take more of a profit. One, two, three candles. I think we're starting to get the range for extension on US tech now. Am I right? If you took that short stochastic down through 50, well done. You beat your TP quite easily. Nice one. Got about this profit setting out at about 12 points. Just waiting for the retracement. 1, 2, 3, 4 candles US tech. I'm checking the range so long. 38 to 50 is 8 points. Just while I got a sec here, while I'm watching this stuff, I'm just putting a buy stop in at the moment. So I've got one in reserve. One, two, okay, 38 to 50 is how many points? 9, I can't take it. I need at least 10 points on US tech. Break at 38 to 50. That moves down, very close to a 38% retracement of the move. That must move down. So trigger here will be breaking the 38 to 50, which is our target, as well as the 77 of the 1 minute grid, aiming up. Just for interest, we can see if this is going to reach target. I haven't got a trade in there that doesn't qualify for the range. But if we break 38, are we going to see the 50 there? Hard. There it would have worked. You can see clearly there that would have worked. Just didn't have the range, otherwise we would have taken that trade. Resistance US tech now, the 89 of the 1 minute grid. Support the 77. Thanks. 5 minute trend on both markets is still up, so this does qualify for a trend chaser up at the top. I'm taking it away, I'm not putting it in. Just above this, we've got the 23 of the weekly high low, we've got the 38.2 of the monthly high low, and we're sitting at the 61 on the 5 minute grid. Just a little bit rough there. The extension for now just keeps trading. Very good chance, I think, of getting to the opening price level of the morning on the Dow. All day. My buy stop is going to move down to the 38.2. Watch the Dow stochastic for me for a trigger long, please, guys. The US tech doesn't qualify. Thank you. They can't hear you at all. This is a total directional. $50 moving average support on 5 minutes on the Dow. All this is still in the right place. I'm watching 38 to 50. I can extend that TP a little bit. And I'll be watching as well for stochastic up through 50 to the next fib level.
Watch for Dow 5-minute 821 crossover.
Thank you. So we're looking at Dow as well for the possibility of changing trend on the 5 minutes, 8 below 21. We'll wait for confirmation of that. As I look at it right now, green is still above red. Okay, there comes our retracement. Watching that in conjunction with the stochastic. Okay, perfect bounce off the 50 moving average on the 5 minutes on the Dow. US tech, we have to get a little bit of a better range here. Yeah. Thank you. Waiting for the end of this 5 minute candle to see moving average crossover on 5 minutes on the Dow, 821. I'm getting my buy stop in play on US tech, 38 to 50. Let's see if we get a retracement. That green line is opening price level of the day. We trail that extension fib and move that down a little bit. Still watching the stochastic on 1 minute. Signal line is below 50. Blue stochastic up through 50 is a trigger long. And US tech qualifies as well now. If you can watch that, please, guys. $38 to 50 on US tech is now 14 points. That's great. I'm moving him into place. What we will watch at the time, if we do get a trigger, is where the 50 moving average is. Let me know when 5 minutes trend is confirmed, please. Okay. Some point in all time frames, we go back to the 50 moving average. Thank you. Yes. So now we've got moving average crossover confirmation. So 2 candles reversal. I'm going to start putting my sell stops into play for trend chaser strategy.
Also, if it's 0 on the stochastic, so looking for first step up.
Thank you. I'm leaving my extension hook there until I get the 5 candles. Yeah, Dow playing around the 50 moving average on 5 minutes. Got 1, 2 candles. We haven't got crossover on 5 minutes on US Tech yet, so we can't do trend chasers there. Getting very close to 1 here. That's opening level, opening range level from this morning. Let me just delete them. Everything now depends where this candle closes for trend chaser. No, you're going to have to wait for another 2 candles. We've got moving average crossover on 5 minutes. We need to move the 5-minute grid. Just indirectly left. It goes to swing low, the day to swing high. Support on the Dow is 0 of the daily high low. 50% retracement of the 5-minute grid. Just keeping those longs in play. Buy stops. Got about 5 or 6 minutes to go to opening range levels. And no trade so far. Just nothing. 1 minute, both stochastics qualify for triggers long. Blue stochastic up through the 50, the 33. The 0 of the daily high low on the Dow holding, 50 of the 5-minute grid holding on the Dow. Looking for possibility of trend chaser. We still got another minute or two to go, see if we're going to get a setup there. One candle, looking for one more.
Support on the Dow 0 daily candle.
Yep, and 50 or 5-minute grid. No, we missed it again. Possibility of double bottom there. Still up. Watching both stochastics for a trigger long as well. Resistance coming up now in 5 minutes is the 50 simple moving average.
Yeah.
Thank you. Will you guys start drawing so long? I'll just take the levels from you. Not watching trend chaser for a short on US tech yet. I'm not happy with the 5-minute trend. Starting to watch the zone moving averages on 1 minute. Close above that dotted green, break previous candle high. We aim for the red, dotted red. Yeah, we're still in zone 1. We're below all of them. Five minutes, we've broken 50 moving average. Resistance 61.8 of the 5-minute grid. So we're in that consolidation area on 5 minutes between 61 and 38. Above the 61, I want to start chasing the 77 on 5 minutes. Okay, we've got opening range levels. So just above our 50% retracement. Okay, is also halfway mark of opening range. Still got my buy stop in here, 38 to 50. Okay, it's taken that buy. So adjust my TP. We go for 10 points there. Not quite. If I went for 5, I would have got it. I'll be back in a sec. Okay. Just watching that trade, we had some interruption here, and we have to move our extension verb. Now it goes low to high. So I could stop out of this one. Now I'm just waiting for it. Range here is 15 points. That's a great range. I don't think, will you guys watch 5 minutes on US Tech, please? Okay, I'm watching this 11 retracement or 89% retracement. The stop is way too far. I'm going to have to take it if the lows break. We're watching opening range 38.2, this black line over here. Stop. Okay, this moves to the side. I've taken that knock. It's the low opening ranges here. I can't draw an extension from there to there. We need to wait for another setup. Support is 11 of the weekly high low on the Dow, aiming for 38.2 on the 5-minute grid. US Tech aiming for minus 127 daily high low. 89 simple moving average support now, aiming for 23.65 minute grid. Okay, US Tech has the 5-minute changed. Starting to get some sell stops in play here. Sell stops we're starting to put into play for the Dow as well. Support 11 weekly high low. We can still chase 38.25 minute grid. Has anything triggered short opening range? It's actually triggered.
Yeah.
Okay. What's your first target?
3616.
Thank you. We need 2 candle reversal here before we can put a sell stop in. Means we will be trading below the low of the opening range. I'm going to need 2 candles here as well. One, 2 candles, I've got it. Dow support still the 11 of the weekly high low. We're trading between the 50 and the 38 of the 5-minute grid. US Tech 5-minute grid support 23 level. Still got an outstanding target on US Tech of the 127 of the daily high low. Yeah, because we've got moving average crossover, it goes to swing high. US Tech does also qualify for a sell stop. On US Tech, we've got first target opening range still outstanding that we must chase for. We've got 127 daily high low that we can chase for. Break of these lows, we can chase a 77% retracement of the 500.
Strong support there into open range.
Okay, starting to push up a little bit. I've got about 5 candles here. We're coming off a significant low. I'm starting to get an idea of an extension fill. Just there, 61 to 50 is 10 points. It's good to go. We do get a retracement there. Just want that candle to close first. I'll just pass the 5 o'clock candle. Okay, watch that if you want to take that. The extension fib on US Tech is going to move as well. See now if we've got the range.
No, it's not 5 points.
No, it's only 5 points. So it's going to trail. Okay, 50 moving average resistance on Dow, 11 of the daily high low, halfway between the 50 and 61.8. We would have triggered here, we would have hit TP on US Tech, we just didn't have the range for it. US Tech, we can watch stochastic up through 50, we can watch it on the Dow as well. There that took, and that hit TP on the Dow. I've got nothing here except stochastics. 5-minute trend on both markets is still down. If you want to look at the separation short, I won't right now. I want a proper setup on the extension fib. We still got a sell stop outstanding on US tag. We need a sell stop on the Dow as well. They took it. Just need to get that into play. Tight stop, yeah. Stop for me now. I can see it is a break of current candle high or the 23 of this previous extension fib. That's your TP. And extension fib here moves to the right. Does Dow qualify for a sell stop? It does. We'll be trading below 38.2 of the opening range.
Almost qualifies for buy stop as well.
It hasn't hit 77 yet. Just see if I've got a spare buy stop here. I don't. Okay. Is opening range triggered short yet on Dow?
No. 89% interest.
Okay, 89% retracement. Extension fib now goes 61 to 77. Ideally, I want this candle to close. So from significant low, trend, retracement, trend up, break of 61, I'm chasing 77, and opening price level of the day, threat is 50 of the 1 minute grid. If we are going to break lows, I've got the sell stop in place. We'll be breaking the 11 of the weekly high low. Next level of support, 38.2 of the 5 minute grid, or 61% retracement. So I'm happy to hold that. We've got no triggers in here. US Tech, next level of support is 23 on 77% retracement of the 1 minute grid. If we can get below that blue 38, we'd also be chasing the 23. There it took it, and it took profit as well. That moves to the right. US Tech hit first target, opening range. Okay, we need to wait for complete new setup here, but we can watch stochastics, guys.
Yeah.
Give me second target of Dow opening range, please.
33096.
Sorry, I need first target of Dow. Sorry, man.
First target.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's 33096.
Thank you.
Very left hand on those two.
Cool. Okay, all I've got to work with right now here is the stochastics, and if Dow triggers, I'm going to take it just to the 5 or 10 points.
First target, first target.
Yes, it did. Two candles. This will qualify again for a short.
Yeah, no resistance from here.
Watch US Tech for the same. I'm just busy with the Dow. Just waiting for the two candles. Yeah, we need to wait for another candle. That's opening price level of the day. Invariably, it gets there. 77% retracement on US Tech on 5 minutes could be perfect B. I'm sitting out of the sell stop right now. I want a clear break of that level. Also, first target. Still watching the stochastics on both for triggers. In hindsight, as I see it now, I'm quite glad I stayed outside that. It wouldn't have hit TP on US Tech. One, two, three, four. We need to get into a situation where we put another extension fib in. Still playing around the zero of the daily high low, 5 minute down. Next resistance is the 50 level of the 5 minute grid. US Tech still playing 23.6 or 77% retracement of that move. And we still have an outstanding target there of minus 161. So there's quite a bit to go. Reasons to go short now on US Tech. Just watching that 77% retracement. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, candle 5. We're starting to get somewhere here. I just want to check the ranges quickly. No, it's not big enough. Break of these lows, we'll be breaking. The next threat is the 38.2 on the 5 minute grid. US Tech's starting to form kind of like a base over here at this first target of opening range. Okay, coming up for 20 past 5, there's nothing really there. Looking from the 61 to 77, it's not enough. This range is a bit tight for the strategy right now. Here's a perfect 89% retracement of the move. In a normal situation, if I had the range, I'd have a long 61 to 77 here. Reason why I'm not taking it is that distance is only 9 points and we need 10.
We have a trend chaser.
We do on the Dow. Just let's see. Education purpose 61, does it hit 77? There you go. Watching stochastic up through 50. Resistance now. Opening range level there. I think that's the 38.
Yes.
Yeah.
And 0.
Two, three, four, six. Not quite an extension for BI. We haven't got 8 candles. Still watching the stochastic here. There's 50 moving average up there. There's opening price level. And again, I'm watching the zone moving averages. Candle close above the 22, break previous candle high, we're chasing 50. Still all qualifies for trend chaser at the low here. I'm ignoring the US tech at the moment. Little double top there, or possibility of little double top. That's not. Range needs to go. I'm watching for stochastic up through 50 still. Chases. Sure. 9 points still not big enough. Go and look at that separation there. It is 38.23. I was looking at it, but the range. Still got our sell stop in, it's taken. Oh shit, okay, it's TP. Got my original TP, I think, yeah. Extension per moves out the way. Big support US tech is the opening price level of the day, that 13,584 level. Okay, I'm starting to prepare just at the bottom here. If we get 2 candle reversal, we can get another trend chaser.
That opening range you get also.
Thank you. There's the support US tech. opening price level of the day, that green line.
Next support on Dow is 0 weekly.
I need 2 candles reversal from this low before I could put trend chaser in there. There's 1 candle. We wait for another one.
3 minutes for half past.
Thank you. Your half past candle is a big one. I'm not taking shorts here. I've got 11 of the 1 minute grid. I've got opening price level, and I've got 11 of the 5 minute grid on US tech. Just holding back a little bit there. I've got 1 candle looking for the next close. Okay, so I'll stop below that low. I've got 10 points in there at the moment. I can adjust it once it triggers. Okay, so it just shoots there. For 5 minutes, very close to an 89% retracement of this whole move. These lengths of these 1 minute candles are still long. What is the second target, final target, US tech? Thank you. Both stochastics qualify for long triggers, signal line below 50, blue up through 50. Okay, coming up for 5:30 candle. Watch for volatility now. Took the sell. I haven't yet. I had 10 points in there. I might have to close manually. Break this candle high. If I had the 5 points in there, we would have taken it like when they did. I'm out. Yeah, stochastic up through 50 there.
This is all those are
Next trigger for me is stochastic. Resistance 5 minutes DOW is 11 of the weekly high low. Next level of support would be the 0. 5 minute grid, we're playing around the 61% retracement or the 38 level. Break of this candle low, we chase the 23. Yeah, getting that right so long. Just waiting for this candle to close. Another option is stochastic up through 50. I'll take that long on the Dow. I'll take it along on the US tech as well at that time. I'm watching Dow. Watch US tech for me, please. When it gets to 44. Starting to get the idea here of extension hook, low to high, 61 to 38. Oh, it's 8 points. See, the candles are long.
yes.
Yeah.
So just around a little bit.
I think it's normal at this time of the day after 5:30.
Yeah. We still have outstanding target, it's nice.
Watch those stochastics on both.
weeks since I wrote.
Candle close above the 22 simple moving average, the dotted one, break previous candle high, expect to see the 50, about 20 points away. Waiting for a trigger on the stochastic. Okay, AB. I'm taking 61 to 50. Hasn't triggered. Oh, that's close. It gave me, move my to TP, but it wasn't quite 10 points or so. I think that right range might have been slightly tight as well. Watch the stochastic still up through 50 on both. The range on US Tech is still not good.
If we can hit 77 the first time, we can trade 61 to 77.
Yeah.
Keep it.
33 up through 50. I'm taking that trade. Ideally, I want this 5-minute close above the 22, break previous candle high. Aim for that 50. That range 61 for 50 is not good for the retracement. Mm. Thank you. Watching the stochastic up through 50. Mm.
At 11 of weekly, it's on.
Extension for the range is still not good enough on either. Trend on 5 minutes in both markets is still down, so the trend chasers at the bottom here qualify. One minute, 21 and 8 is getting pretty close to a cross. Not quite, but it's that solid red, solid green. Watch the stochastic again. Aiming for that 50 moving average level of resistance there. Let's watch the US tech. Possibility of a little separation here. I'm not going for it. The range is just too tight. Stop loss with this one. You can use stochastic coming down through 38.2. You can use this grid level, possibly 61.8 here. Stopped. Extension fib is only, we're getting to 10 points now. Don't have an extension fib for US tech at the moment. And again, not taking these little trend chases here because of the 11 or 89% retracement on the 5-minute grid. I want to wait for that. We also got 127 weekly high-low support. Break of that, we can chase 161 on the daily high-low. Yeah, we've still got extension fib. I just want to look at it. If we get a 77% retracement there, it's not quite right. Let's see if we're going to move down a bit. 61 to 38 for the ABC. Up is 12 points, but no, it must respect either 77 or 89. Watching for stochastic for a long again.
This is very close.
Mm. Let's watch the stochastic for a long year up through 50. We're going to be scared of that 89. It's 9-point range there to 10-point range there to there. At a TP, I just took it to the next level.
10 points.
Yeah, I think I've got about 10 there. Let's keep adjusting this extension fib. 61 to 54 retracement is now, oh,
9.8.
I think it's getting close enough.
Now.
Okay, so we're putting that into play for now. Well, that moves up. To watch US tech stochastic for a long. resistance, and look how strong opening price level of the day again. That's green line.
What you expect it to do as well.
That's what I'm saying. And getting close to that trigger 61 to 50. Took it. Aiming for the 50 hit TP. Cheers, Beatrice. Catch you later. Mm. US Tech actually qualified for a sell stop there. It's just hectic. We haven't hit a 77% retracement yet. Have I got another buy stop here for me? Yes, I do. Let's bring it down. We need to hit that 77% retracement. We can see this trend line support that doesn't quite qualify. Let's move in. Mm-hmm. I did, it was so close. Once I make my story gray, it becomes black very soon. I've got stochastic up through 50. I'm going to chase that from the Dow.
Resistance again, 38.2 of open range.
Yeah, up here on the Dow. Yeah. All qualifies for a trend chaser. Watching stochastic again. If you like, US Tech qualifies for trend chaser there. Looking at stochastic up through 50, the blue, it's at 36, 37 now. Waiting for that to break 50.
10 minutes till 6 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
Count and look.
Okay, we've got a 77% retracement. Pull that down, retracing 61 to 77 for ABC up. Otherwise, we're tracing trend chaser for a short. We get a trigger long here. Let's just watch the 38.2 of the 1 minute grid. Stochastic's busy triggering long with us now, so I'm sitting with it. .38 can be strong. Let's see what I've got here. I have to stop out. Possible double bottom. Just taking the sell. At a TP. And we'll wait for just now to build a new extension fib. Okay, next support, 77% retracement of the 1 minute grid, 23 level. And 77% retracement of 5 minute grid. US Tech sitting at the 0, that makes that double bottoms, I think. Look at my 5 minutes.
Once these figures out.
Mm. Both markets, let's watch the time. We've got 2 or 3 minutes to go to the 6 o'clock candle, but let's keep an eye on the stochastics for trigger long, trigger long.